of his fixes now. Does that look right now? Okay. right, good morning. Welcome back, everyone, for another Washington Little Caps hockey game. The Little Caps are getting ready to take on the Pittsburgh Predators here in the first of two games today, after two games yesterday against the Philadelphia Hockey Club. These games today are expected to be a lot more competitive between these two teams. The second game today will be at 3 or 3:30. Can't really remember right now, but somewhere in the 3 o'clock hour. Caps will start off in white on your right. The Preds will be wearing navy with yellow trim on your left. This is a non-league game and the first time these two teams meet this year. Caps will get started here with James, Harrison, Kareem, Liam, and Ellis. Jackson Ickes getting the start and goal. And we prepare here for the opening face-off. One back by the Caps and chipped forward here. Now it is James who looks to get it across, but it's broken up there, and the Predators now send it deep into the Caps' end. Chasing it behind the net now is Liam, who sends it up the wall here for James. James controlling the puck, leaves it for Liam, who chips it up off the wall. It's kept in, though, by the Preds. Now it's Kareem who has the puck, and he will chip it forward for James. Icing the call here, and we have our first whistle of the game, and we'll have a defensive zone face-off. So Jace now will take this draw along with Grayson and Xander, Declan and Kaylee on D. The shot there from the wall goes wide, and the Predators look to set up here. They bring it in towards the slot and send a shot that is sticked to the wall by Jackson. Now in their end, Kaylee gives to Declan, and Declan sends it back behind the net where Jace will pick it up. And it's on a Predator stick now. They look to get it to the front, but it's broken up. Now a shot from the Predators that goes wide, and Xander will pick this puck up on the wall and begin to skate it forward. Xander brings it into the zone. He's being rubbed out there on the boards. And now it is the Predators who escape with it. They come through neutral ice, but it's broken up there. And Declan now will send the puck forward for Grayson, and Grayson has the puck taken from him there, back on a Predator stick now, and they look to send it through the neutral zone, and now they make entry, and Ellis does well there to send her man into the corner. Behind the net now it's Duran who battles to get that puck forward, and it's in the corner where Grayson is working on it as well. Jace comes in to help out, and now Jace picks the puck up below the goal line. It squirts out, though, and back to the point. The shot there is sent in towards the net. Play so far has been in the Caps' end early on in this one. Now it's Grayson who'll pick the puck up and look to chip it forward. He does, and he gets it to Walker, who has Ellis with him. Ellis looking to charge in. Gets it towards the net, but it's taken away there by the Predators. Now it's swatted back down the ice where Duran will pick it up and look to reset. He gets it over to Ellis. Ellis gets it up to Peter. Peter sends for Jax, and it's taken away there and sent back down by the Predators. The break up on the wall by Liam. Liam now chips it forward and leads a rush up the ice. Liam has numbers with him, and Liam's shot goes in on net. Where's the rebound? It's loose, and they jam for it. A good chance there for the Caps, but the puck stays out of the net. Still on a Cap stick, though, as Jack sends it back toward the net. And now it's the Predators who have an odd man chance here, but they don't connect on the pass, and the Caps get back on D. Jax now sends it up the wall for Peter. Peter looks to push it forward, and Peter now navigates it out of the zone. He chips it forward for Walker. And the Caps make a change here. Preds come back into the Caps end. They send a shot wide, and it comes to the wall where Harrison is battling for it, but the Preds reset in their zone. Deep into the Caps end now. Theo will chase this puck. Oh, and it comes off the side of the net. And now it's back on a Predator stick in the corner. Behind the net now. Battling for it there is Kareem and Kaylee. And now Theo knocks the puck to the wall, and Kareem bats it forward for Harrison. Sent into the zone now. The Predators look to get it in deep. Chasing it now behind the net is Declan. Declan escapes around one attacker and brings it through the neutral zone. Declan now across the attacking blue line. Stops and turns, makes a move, sends a shot towards the net. Where is it? It's loose there in front. Another whack at it there from Harrison. Good effort there from Declan to create that play. Now it's Kaylee who takes the puck away, and she chips it forward, but it's taken away here by the Preds. Now it's Kareem who has it, and he's going to try skating this puck towards the zone. He gets it in deep here, and behind the net, still on the puck is Kareem, and he sends it back behind for Xander. Xander now looks to get it towards the front, but it is broken up there, and now it comes all the way down the ice. Icing will be the call, and we will have an offensive zone face-off. Jace will take this draw along with Grayson and Xander, Liam, and Ellis on D. Controlled by the Preds off the face-off, but it's picked off here by Liam, who quickly turns it back. Now it comes back into the zone, and it's Jace who will send it behind the Caps net. And Liam now will pick it up and send it to Grayson on the wall. Grayson gets it up to Jace. Jace moves it forward for Xander. Now Xander entering the zone. Gets it to Jace. Jace working it around here. Makes a nice play over to Duran. Duran keeping it in there. Looks to send it towards the net. It's loose there for a moment. Where is they're jamming at it? Still loose. Now it's Jace who's back on the puck. It's sent now around the boards where Ellis will come in to keep it in. Now on the other side, it's carried out by the Predators. And offside now, the call. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off just over the Caps blue line. So Jax will take this draw along with Walker and Peter. Walker fights for this puck and gets it over the blue line. Behind the net, Ellis picks it up, leaves for Duran. Still behind the net though. Coming in to help out there is Jax. Jax now gets the puck forward, but it's kept in on a Predator stick at the top of the circle. They send it further down, and picking it up now behind the goal line is Walker. Now it's Peter that chips it forward, and will chase this puck. Good forecheck here from Peter, and he keeps the puck in the zone. Great effort there. Now it's Jax who looks to get it to the front. Where is it? Was there for a moment, but it couldn't stay down for Walker to get a shot on net. Now the Caps make a change here, and the Preds look to get out of the zone. Now it's in the Caps end on the wall, and Harrison gives for Kareem, and Kareem's going to start skating up the ice here, looking to make his way in and try to get a shot off, but good defense there from the Preds. Now on the wall, it's Liam who looks to keep it in. He does. Picking it up now is Kareem, who looks to get it towards the net. His shot goes wide. Kept in now by Theo, who gets it to Harrison. Harrison back to Kareem. He's pinned up there. And it's taken away by the Preds. They send it on the ice here. Icing will be the call. So good pressure from the Caps there. A couple opportunities. Gideon takes this face off, wins it back for Declan. Declan makes a move there, sends it towards the net. It's loose in front, rebound try, doesn't go. Preds now pick it up and skate it into the Caps end. Declan will get to that puck first and leave for Cayley. Cayley brings it around the net now and begins a rush up the ice. Cayley continuing to skate this puck forward. Gets it into the offensive zone, looks to find a teammate, and now the pass, and good setup there for Harrison, and a good save by the goaltender. Now it's back on Declan's stick. He looks to leave for Kareem, but it's taken away by the Preds now. They send it into the zone and tipped forward here, and it's Harrison who picks it up. Harrison looks to gain the zone. He does, coming over the blue line now, and looks to get it towards the front of the net, and he does, but it's covered up there by the Pittsburgh goaltender. So good shift there for the Caps. They'll look to build on that shift now and keep the pressure in the offensive zone. It's Jace now, along with Grayson and Xander, Duran, and Ellis on D. Xander with the puck now. It comes back to Ellis. Ellis working to keep it in here at the blue line, and it comes out of play into the Predators bench, so we'll have a whistle and a face-off that stays in the offensive zone. Off the face-off. It comes back to Ellis at the point. She swings it to Duran. Duran sends it towards the net. It's blocked in the slot, but kept in now. It's behind the net where Xander battles for it. Xander sends it around for Jace. Jace, still below the goal line here, is battling to get control of this puck. And they continue to battle in the corner. Now it's the Preds who look to send it up the wall, but it's kept in by Jace and Duran. Duran now sends it back in towards the net. In the opposite corner now, it is Xander, and now it's chipped out, but kept in right at the blue line by Jace. Good pressure here now. Xander throws it towards the front, and it comes into the corner. Back at the point, Duran looks to keep it in. Now it's on Grayson's stick. Grayson looking to find a shooting opportunity, and the pass there from Jace is interrupted, and now the Predators get out of the zone, but quickly re-entering here are the Caps, and Grayson trying to keep this play alive, does, and now he gets it to Jax, and Jax sends a shot on, and it's stopped there. Good hustle here from the Caps to try to keep the pressure in the Predators' end. Now, back to Theo. Theo makes a move and carries it forward. He gets it over the blue line. Theo puts a shot on, but the Caps were just offside. So, laser-like vision from the referees this morning, who are calling it very close on the blue line. Neutral zone face-off. Caps win that and look to regain the zone. On the wall now, Pittsburgh collects in their end, but the Caps send it right back in from the blue line. And now it's Walker who keeps it in. Peter pounding the puck. It comes to the wall now where the Predators look to get it out, but it's turned over. Now it's Peter who comes in with it, and Peter puts a good shot on, but it's stopped there by the goaltender. Now coming in on the wall is Liam. and he gets it back in deep once again. And the Predators look to escape from the opposite side, but they're met there by Theo, who keeps it in at the blue line. Now working on it. Behind the net is Peter. The Predators get the puck out this time, and Liam will reset in the Caps end, and he looks to catch Peter here, and sent out now by the Preds, and they look to set something up in the offensive zone. From the point, a shot that sails wide, now behind the net. The Predators look to connect in front, but they're stopped here for the moment. Now a jam attempt on Jackson. They continue to jam at the puck, and it's Kareem who picks it up now behind the net, and he begins skating forward with it. And he gets it forward for Harrison, and Harrison now looks to get it back to Kareem and have possession in the offensive zone. And on the wall now, it's taken away by the Preds. Preds work their way back up the ice. Kaylee works well on the wall there to slow up the advance. And behind the net, it's sent now to the opposite side, where Harrison will work to get this out of the Caps end. Dangerously in front. James there makes sure that play does not connect. And now Kaylee sends it forward, and icing will be the call here. So we'll have a defensive zone face-off. 1:27 left in the first period. We remain scoreless. Jace will take this draw along with Grayson and Xander, Duran and Ellis on D. And Duran picks this puck up off the faceoff and sends it forward for Grayson, but it's taken away here by the Preds, and they quickly send it back in off the wall. Chasing it now is Jace below the goal line. Duran comes in to support there, and they jostle for the puck in the corner. Coming out with it now is Duran, and he skates the puck forward and gets it into the zone, and he'll chase it there. Duran does well to get it towards the front of the net, but Cap was tied up there, and now it's kept in at the blue line by Grayson. Preds now carry it out through the neutral zone and look to re-enter. Good stick there from Ellis to deny that opportunity, and now it's back on Duran's stick. Duran swings it around and gets it to Grayson. That's broken up, and it's back now to Duran, who gets it to Ellis. Ellis looks to get it up for Xander. Xander does well to win that puck battle on the wall and keep the puck moving forward. Now it's on Jace's stick, and Jace carries it through the neutral zone and over the blue line. Jace bringing it down low, stops, turns, looks to find a passing option, continues to battle there for that puck along with Grayson, who has it now below the goal line. Grayson looks to get it towards the front. Where is it? It pops out towards the wall, and now it's Liam who sends it towards the net, and that will be the end of the first period. So after one, we are tied at 0 still, and that is how we go into the third period. All right, so we're back now for the start of the second period. 0-0 the score here. Teams switch sides. Caps will be on your left and white. Predators on the right in navy and yellow trim. Caps will get started here in this period with Jax, Peter, and Walker, along with Ellis and Liam on D. Off the face-off, it comes to the wall, and the Predators look to send it forward. They get it into the zone here. Ellis will chase it into the corner, and it's picked up by the Preds. They look to get it towards the front, but it comes to the opposite corner now, and they send it towards the point, and the shot from the point is redirected high and off the glass, and now it'll be picked up by the Caps, and it's Walker who looks to get it out, and he gets it over to Peter, who chips the puck forward. Peter continuing to work on that puck, gets it up the wall, and now it's Ellis who keeps it in at the blue line. Continuing to fight for it there is Ellis, and now the Predators look to switch sides, but it's turned over to Liam, who has it in front. Oh, but he's tied up there by a couple of sticks, and now it's on Peter's stick. Peter looks to get it to the front, and it goes there, but there's no Cap to whack it in. So now it stays down low, and Peter is working on it below the goal line and behind the net. Now the Predators send it up the wall, and Liam pinches in and keeps it there. Liam works his way forward, and now it's on Walker's stick, and he looks to set up a shot. It's Peter who puts it in. Nice play there from the Caps as they kept strong pressure in on the offensive zone, and Peter finds the back of the net as he picked up that puck in the slot. Dropped there by Walker, and the Caps find the first goal of the game at 13:45 to go in the second period. The Caps will hope to build on that goal now with this shift. It's Harrison, James, Kareem, Declan, and Kaylee, and it's one back by the Caps, and now Declan sends it forward for Harrison. Harrison gains the zone, and he sends it towards the net. It's loose there for a moment, but it's picked up by the Preds, who send it off the wall and back to Kaylee, who will reset in neutral ice. Quickly looking to make re-entry of the Caps, but they're denied at the blue line. Now it's chipped in and sent right back out by the Preds. And the Preds look to work their way back into the Cap zone. The shot there goes wide and off the wall. And now the Predators look to walk in, and a big glove save there from Jackson, who says, "Look what I found, it's the puck." So we have a whistle now and a defensive zone face-off. Jace now, along with Xander and Grayson, Theo and Liam on D. Comes to the wall here where the teams battle for it after that face-off. And now chipping it forward is Liam, who carries the puck up the ice, and Liam's flying into the zone. Carrying the puck forward, putting the shot on is Liam. It's stopped there by the goaltender. Great rush there from Liam. And now it comes back the other way, and Jace is back to support, and the shot there goes high and wide. It's kept in, though, by the Preds at the point. And now behind the net, the Predators look to set something up, but coming in there is Theo, and he jams it up on the wall. Jace looking to fish it out as well. And now it is Theo who sends it over on the wall, back on Theo's stick now below the goal line, and it comes to Liam, and they'll look to exit on the opposite side where it is Grayson, and we'll have a penalty call here as Grayson was put into the boards from behind. So a power play opportunity now for the Caps on this first penalty call of the game. Comes at 11:59 to go in the second period, and the Caps will have an opportunity here on the man advantage to look for a second goal. Kareem, James, Jace, Ellis, and Grayson for this start of the power play, and it's won back by the Caps, who get it to Ellis. Ellis sends it over to Grayson. Grayson puts a shot on, and he rips one underneath the crossbar for a second goal there from the Caps. Beautiful shot, and a second goal for the Caps at 11:50 to go. Didn't take long for the power play to find one there. Quick face-off win, and a pass from Ellis across to Grayson, and a shot there that ends up underneath the bar for the second Caps goal. Now, on the ensuing face-off, it's Peter who chips it into the zone. Chasing it now are the Preds, but it's broken up. Good work from Duran there to deny what would have otherwise been a breakaway for the Predators. Now, Jax battles for it on the wall, and now it comes to Walker, back to Jax. Kept in on the wall by Ellis for the moment, but now the Preds send it forward, and they're working their way back into the zone. Good work from Peter there, and the shot comes in on Jackson. He paddles that to the side, and now we'll have another penalty coming up here as Ellis takes a spill in the corner. Couldn't quite see what happened there, but it's probably a trip. And Ellis went into the boards pretty hard. She's making her way to the bench, but she seems to be okay. So the Caps, who scored about a minute ago on the power play, will go right back to the power play now. First power play took them all but 9 seconds to find the back of the net, and they'll have a chance now to find a third goal on the power play. Same unit save for Ellis, who's going to take a minute to gather herself on the bench after that spill, and now it's Liam who has it at the point, and he gets it over to James, and Caps can't quite cleanly move the puck around. Now they look to carry it into the zone, and it's James who gets it over to Kareem, and it comes back for Liam now. Liam looks to send it in, and on the wall now, it's James who picks it up and brings it back for Liam. Liam sends it towards the net, and we have a whistle now. Must be the net that's off. So we'll have a whistle, and we'll get a change in here. 53 seconds remain in the penalty. Xander now, along with Jax, Peter, Walker, and Kaylee, and it's controlled by the Caps off the draw. Xander now gets it down low to Walker, who sends it back over to Jax. Jax gets it back to Kaylee. Kaylee now finds Peter. Peter sends it towards the front, and it was loose for a moment. Now Jax on the rebound, and it's covered up there by the goaltender. So some good movement here from this unit. 32 seconds remain on the power play. Xander on the draw. And nice work there as the Caps keep it in the zone, and the shot from Kaylee is stopped there by the goaltender. Good tie up once again, and Peter comes in to help. They keep control there. Now from the point, it comes out. Jax does well to hustle back, and he carries it into the zone. Jax working his way towards the front. Can't quite tee it up. It stays on Walker's stick though, and he sends it forward. Back to even strength now as the Predator makes their way out of the box. And rushing forward here are the Preds. They send the puck into the corner. And now it is up the wall, but kept in at the blue line. Now it's pushed forward by Walker. And looking to come back in here are the Preds as Kaylee chases this puck into the corner. Below the goal line now, she turns and leaves for Jax. And Jax looks to chip it forward. Now Kaylee picks it up and sends it up to Peter. Now it comes back the other way, and a 2-on-1 developing here. Great break up there from the back-checking Xander, and now it's put into the net by the Preds as a man was left alone in front of the net there, and it looked like Jackson made an initial save, but it's buried by the Preds at 8:49 for their first goal of the game, and the Caps' lead is cut to 1. Kareem James and Harrison now on this face-off, along with Declan and Liam. Declan will retreat below the goal line here to get this puck. Liam now fishes it out, and we have a whistle now. And a penalty on the Caps. Looks like Declan is being sent to the box for a slash. I didn't see exactly where it happened, but the Caps will go to the penalty kill now and hold on to this 1-goal lead. Penalty comes at 8:30 to go in the second period. Peter, Harrison, Theo, and Liam to start the kill here. Now it comes to Peter on the wall, and he sends it up towards the blue line, but it's kept in now by the Preds, and they look to set something up in front, but it's broken up there. Now on the wall, it's Liam who gets it to Peter, and Peter carries it forward and gets it over the line, continuing to push that puck forward is Peter, and he battles for it now, and staying on it is Peter, and now it is Liam who is working on it, and it comes back to neutral ice where the Predators will reset. So good work here at the start of this kill by the Caps. 40 seconds remain in the power play for the Predators. Now behind the net, it's Liam who has it. He sends it around for Peter. Nice work by Peter there, getting some body position on the wall. It comes to the blue line now, and the Preds look to send a shot in from the slot, and Jackson gloves that down. So 19 seconds remain in the kill here. Kareem, Xander, Duran, and Ellis for the remainder of this kill. Off the face-off, it was controlled by the Preds, and back at the point now, it's sent in towards the net. It's broken up there, and now behind the net, they battle for it, and it's on a Predator stick. They look to set something up in front, and now at the top, it's going to be picked off here by Kareem. And Kareem is working his way in with Xander. And Kareem looks to get it to Xander in front, but he just couldn't connect. And now, behind the net, the Predators pick it up, and they send it back out. And Ellis now sends it forward for Xander. And it's going to be kept in for the moment, but now it comes out on a Predator stick as they look to work it into the zone. They get it in deep here, and Duran will chase it behind the net. Good stop there from Duran to create some space here. And now he looks to exit on the opposite side, and he leaves for Kareem. Kareem will pick it up on the wall and send it again back the other way, where Ellis now will look to get it up to Jace. Back the other way, and now it's Kareem who has it, and he sends it back the other way once again. And at some point, the Caps are going to have to get this puck out of the zone. And now it's sent up the wall, where Xander carries it forward. And hey, we've made the breakout here, which is great. And now Xander carries it in over the line and sends it in deep. Now Jax chases it there. And the Caps a little bit confused here with the change. Lots of players going in and out, but we've got 5 on the ice now against 5 from the other team. So Predators send it in deep. Cayley chases it and leaves for Jace. Jace sends it up the wall, but it's kept in by the Preds, and now it's Cayley who picks it up and sends it forward for Grayson. Grayson chips it into the neutral zone, where it's taken away by the Preds, and they send it in to the zone. Declan retreats to pick it up there, and he sends it off the wall and up to Walker. Walker is tied up there. Now it comes back for Declan again, and he leaves for Cayley. Cayley has a bit of room here, and she finds Grayson. Nice play there from Cayley, and Grayson chips it forward. He looks to get to this puck, but Predators get on it first, and they send it around the wall. Now they work their way forward, and Caps have to get back here, but the Predators enter offside. .427 to go here in the second period. Caps have a 2-1 lead. Harrison, James, and Kareem for this neutral zone faceoff, along with Theo and Liam. And Liam sends it forward here, but it's slotted back quickly by the Predators. Liam battles for it on the wall, and now the Predators from an angle look to send it in, and they get a goal here. They get a goal here as the shot came from the wall, and it looked like it was underneath Jackson, but they jam it in, and so the score is tied now. About 4 minutes to go here in the second period. It's 2-2. Off the face-off, it is Theo who has it, and he sends it forward here. Picked off there by Harrison, who sends a shot in on the backhand, and it is. Now we're going to have a penalty on the Caps. So the Caps will be shorthanded here. Penalty comes at 3:56 to go in the second period of a 2-2 game. Harrison sent to the box for rough play behind the net. Coach Caleb getting some explanations here from the referee. But the Caps are on the kill now. Minute and 30 go up on the board, and the Preds have it at the blue line. Good work there from Peter, looking to break it up, and now they try to get it in front, and it's Jackson who covers it up. Cayley and Declan check in now, along with Peter and Xander. and it comes out of the zone, and now chasing it hard is Peter and Xander, and they want to try to keep this puck in the zone. Good work there from Peter, and now Xander gets it back to him, and Peter is taken down. The referee reached for his whistle for a second, but then put his hand right back in his pocket. On the wall now. It's picked up by the Preds in the zone. They look to set something up in front, but it doesn't go. 45 seconds left in the kill here. And it's in the corner now. And they try to get it to the front, but it comes to the opposite side. Still in the Caps' end here. Caps working hard on the kill. It comes to Declan, who breaks up the pass in the slot. Once again from behind the net, the Preds will look to get it to the front. Caps hoping to keep them to the outside. And Jackson sticks it to the corner. Now down low, a shot from the angle goes wide. At the top of the circle, a shot is kicked away by Jackson. Rebound try is put in by the Predators. So they find a power play goal there at 2:29 to go in the second period. So 3-2 now the score for Pittsburgh. Jace, Walker, and Grayson out for this face-off with Theo and Liam. Off the face-off, Grayson fights for it on the wall here. And it comes to Walker in the zone. Now they look to keep it in there. Walker does well to keep it in on the wall along with Jace. Jace has lost his stick. He picks it back up, and now the Preds are advancing through neutral ice. Broken up there, and now it's sent forward for Jace, who carries it into the zone. Jace making a move, gets it down low, and he's taken back there. Oh, and a deflect try there. Where is it? As it was shot in by Theo and deflected by Grayson, but it ends up underneath the goaltender. Dangerous chance there. Same group here for this face-off as Jace is about to take the drop. Wins it to the wall, and now it's Theo who plays it around, but it comes out of the zone. Quickly on top of that is Liam, who carries it in, and now it comes to Grayson in front, and it's loose there in the slot for a moment, but it's the Preds who carry it out. Liam does well to poke at that puck and continues to move it forward here. Now it's sent deep into the Caps' end where Theo will chase it. Oh, dangerously in front there it comes for Pittsburgh, but they can't connect at the back door. Now Liam in his own end stops, turns, looks to get the puck out, and it stays in at the blue line. Now walking in are the Preds, and they send a shot towards the net. Caps have to get this puck out, and it's Grayson now who's charging forward with it. And now we have a offside call. Now it's James, Kareem, and Jax along with Ellis and Duran. 44 seconds remain in the period here. Caps trail by a goal. It's controlled here by Pittsburgh. And they send it off the wall. Quickly slotted down by Ellis. And they battle for it here on the near wall. Now it comes forward here for Duran, who gets it over to James. They continue to push this puck towards the net, but it's taken away by Pittsburgh now. Behind the cage, it comes loose, though, to Jax, who sends one on. Rebound try, where is it? Behind the net, it's Kareem, who is battling for it. A couple seconds left to go here. Get it to the front, but that will be the end of the period. So after 2 periods, score is 3 for Pittsburgh, 2 for the Caps, and that's how we'll go into the final frame. All right, back for the start of the 3rd period now. Predators lead the Caps 3-2. Jace, along with Peter and Harrison, Liam and Ellis on this face-off to get the period started. Ellis swings it back for Liam, who sends it forward for Peter. Comes into the zone now, where Peter will chase it into the corner. Well, comes out to the front and into the slot, but it's picked up there by Pittsburgh, and now Liam will retreat and look to get it forward. Carried back into the zone by Pittsburgh, and they're broken up on the wall there. Good work by Liam here in front of us to keep that puck moving in the right direction, and it comes to Peter now, who carries it over the line and gets it to Jace, and Jace looks to get it forward for a teammate. Where is it? Harrison looked to get the shot on net. It's stopped there by the goaltender. So the Caps get a change in here. It's Jax, Walker, Grayson, Declan, and Kaylee. Jax on the face-off, gets it back to Kaylee. Kaylee sends it across for Declan. Declan keeps it in, and now from the side slot it comes to the wall and is sent back out of the zone and into the Caps end, where Kaylee will retreat. Kaylee begins a rush up the ice here, and it's sent back out by Pittsburgh. So Grayson will pick this up in the neutral zone and look to get it back in. He sweeps it into the zone, and Walker will get in on the forecheck here and look to hold this puck in the offensive zone. They battle for it in the corner, and now looking to get it towards the front. A backhand try. Oh, and it comes to the back door, but nobody is there. And now it's Kaylee who picks it up and begins to skate it forward. Good work from Kaylee there to control that puck. And now it's a partial 2-on-1 developing here, but they enter in offsides. So we'll have a whistle here and a neutral zone face-off. Kareem James and Harrison now, and it's one back over to Theo, who plays it to Liam. Sorry, it's Xander who's out there with this group, not Harrison. Back to Kareem on the wall, and he looks to bring it down low. Now behind the goal line, it's on James's stick. And James in the corner now, along with Kareem, look to get this puck loose. It comes up the wall, and now it is Theo who's chasing it, but it's a 2-on-1 now, and Liam is working on it. A good shot there and save from Jackson, who snatches the puck out of the air. 12:35 to go in the third. Caps trail by a goal. Kareem, James, and Xander along with Liam and Theo for this defensive zone face-off. Kareem wins it back there and sends it around for Liam, who gets it up to James. James now sends it forward for Theo, and Theo gets it forward over the line as he took a spill. Now it comes back into the zone offside. So a neutral zone drop now at center ice. Same group out there for this one. One there by Kareem, who gets it over to Theo. Theo settles the puck down and sends it down the ice there. It comes in on net. Forecheck here from Xander. Good work there from Xander to get to that puck. Now it's James who's there with him. And James battles for it, comes to the corner. Now it's sent in deep by Pittsburgh. And they look to get this puck from the corner towards the front. But working on it there is Liam. And Liam looks to get it out, and he chips it forward now. But it's back on a Pittsburgh stick in the neutral zone, and they send it in deep. Going to pick it up there is Theo, who chips it forward for Xander. Xander now loses it on the wall for a minute, and now it's Pittsburgh who looks to send it in deep. On the wall, they try to get towards the front. Oh, and it comes loose there in front, and they put a fourth goal in at 11:12 to go in the third period. A man left alone on the back door again there. Puts one past Jackson. Jace, Peter, and Harrison along with Duran and Ellis. Caps now trailed by 2. It comes back to Ellis here. And now to Harrison. Jace gets it to Duran. Duran sends it forward for Peter, but it's picked off by the Preds. Now it's Duran, who looks to get it up the ice, and now Harrison gets it forward, but it's quickly taken away by the Preds here, who work their way through the neutral zone. They turn it over to Jace, who sends it off the wall for Duran. Try to get it to the front, and Jackson covers it up there. Jax now, along with Walker, Grayson, Kaylee, and Declan. Behind the net now, Declan sends to Kaylee. She sends it back the other way to Grayson, who gives it back to Declan. Declan now sends it up for Walker, who sends it across for Grayson. Grayson now chips it forward for Jax, and Walker sends it deep into the zone. Chasing it now is Jax, but it's on a Pittsburgh stick until Walker breaks it up and keeps it in there. And now Pittsburgh looks to exit from the opposite side, and they send it down the ice. Icing will be the call here, but it won't make it. Kaylee does well to get back, and she swats it around the boards here Walker will pick it up, but it stays in the zone. And Declan now looks to exit again. He takes it right across the front of the net and gets it out. Good work by Xander there to break that up. Now looking to dangle in again here are the Preds, and from distance they send it towards the net. In the corner now. It's picked up here by Walker. Walker looks to get it out of the zone. He does. He navigates it forward and shovels it in on the backhand into the corner where Declan is first in on the forecheck. Now the Predators look to get it out, but it's kept in by Kareem at the blue line, but it's chipped out of play. So we'll have a whistle with 8:33 to go here in the third. And an offensive zone face-off for the Caps as they trail by 2. Kareem, James, Xander, Liam, and Theo. Off the face-off, it comes back into the corner where the Preds pick it up and look to get out. Pinching in there is Liam, who keeps it in the zone. On the wall now, it comes out over the line, and chasing for it there is, dangerous chance there, but a good breakup. Now behind the net, it's Liam who battles for it, and he looks to get it forward to Xander, and he does. Xander now works his way over the blue line and sends it towards the front. It bounces there. It's loose. Where is it? No one can quite find it now. It's Pittsburgh who picks it up. And they work it out of the zone and send it in deep. Comes across the blue line now, and it's picked up here by Jace. Good work there by James to help create that. And Jace working his way through a couple defenders here. Keeps it alive for the Caps, and the shot there from Peter coming in off the bench is stopped by the goaltender and sent to the wall. Now back on Jace's stick. They try to get it to the front, and it doesn't go. It comes out of the zone now where Ellis will reset. Now it comes to Jax, who gets it back to Jace. Jace now works his way in and sends a shot through the triangle. That was stopped there by the Pittsburgh goaltender. So 7 minutes to go now in the third. Caps trail by 2. Jace now on this faceoff. On the wall, they fight for this puck. And it comes out now for the Preds in neutral ice. Good work from Ellis there. And now the puck goes to the opposite corner. Pops out in front there, and good work by Jace to keep that puck moving forward. Shot there is blocked by Peter. Now it is Jace that battles for it on the wall. It's picked up by Duran here, and Duran carries it up the ice into the neutral zone. Now it's picked up here by Walker. Walker has Xander with him on the back door, and Xander puts one in! Beautiful play there, and the Caps find one to claw back within one as Walker found Xander in front, and Xander put it past the Pittsburgh goaltender at 5:52 to go here in the third period. Walker Harrison now, along with Declan and Kaylee, and we're back to a 1-goal game now. Now pushed forward there by Walker. Now it comes out of the zone, and Kaylee will chase this one. The Predator on her. Nice play there. Now Xander gets it back to Kaylee, and Kaylee came in, and the Caps were just offside. Promising play there. Stopped by the whistle. Caps make a change here. 5:16 to go in the third. Kareem, James, and Jace now, along with Liam and Theo. Sent into the zone here, where Liam picks it up and sends it forward for Jace. Jace sends it forward now for James, and James carries it into the zone. James looks to get it in deep, staying on that puck now. Jace gets it across for Theo. Theo sends a shot on, and it just goes wide. Broken up here by Liam. Now Liam carries the puck forward. Liam looks to get it towards the net. Tied up there was Kareem. Now Kareem sends one back across, and now it's back below for James, who has it below the goal line. He and Jace look to get it free, and it comes to Jace now. Towards the net, it flutters wide, and it stays in the zone. Looked like it went off someone on the bench, but now it's Pittsburgh who carries it out, and they send a shot in on Jackson, and he gloves that one down. Caps call a timeout here with about 4 minutes to go. They'll talk about what they plan to do here in the last few minutes of this game as they trail by 1. Looking to find a tying goal here. We'll see how long the goalie stays in the net for the Caps, and if they come out of this timeout with an empty attacker, with an extra attacker, or if they wait a little bit to do that. So the Caps come out of their timeout here. And I'll have a defensive zone face-off here. They have Jackson in the net. Now off the face-off. It's picked up by Jace, who gets it forward for James. And sent back into the zone here. Liam sends it up for James, and it's sent back in. Theo now will pick it up and send it across for Liam. Liam will send it up the wall to James, and James carries it forward now over the line. He's stopped there. And now offside is the call. Net empty now for the Caps with 3:33 to go. Caps have the extra attacker on, so it's Kareem, James, Jace, Grayson, Liam, and Theo. Kareem looks to get it over the line here, and they do. Now it's Jace who carries it. Gets it towards the front. The redirect try there doesn't go. And now they send it down the ice, but it's picked off here by Liam. And Liam sends it back for James. James drops it for Kareem, and Kareem uses it. It comes back to Liam. Now it's on the wall where James is brought down. Kareem has it behind the net and looks to get it towards the front. Can't quite see what's happening down there as the referee's in the way. And now Jace gets it back to Theo at the point. Theo comes in and gets it to Grayson. Grayson now sends it towards the front, and it's stopped there. Now it's Jace who has it. He gets it to Grayson. Grayson over to Kareem. Kareem back to Grayson below the goal line. Now it's on Jace's stick. Jace brings it around, looks to get it to Liam. Liam sends a shot towards the net. It comes through. Now the rebound try. Where is it? It's loose, and it's put in on the backhand. It's put in by the Caps at 2:27 to go. I couldn't quite see who it was there. I think it may have been Kareem who put the rebound in on the backhand. The game is tied now 4-4 with 2:27 to go here in the third period. The Caps pull the goalie late in the game, and it pays off to find the game-tying goal here at 2:27 to go. Good work from the Caps there with the extra attacker to keep that puck moving around, looking for their options, creating some chaos in front of the net, and then burying one to tie this game up. So the Caps, who were up by 2 earlier in this game, then trailed by 2, now have tied the game back up with 2 unanswered goals. And with 2 minutes to go here in the third period, we should have an interesting finish. He's back now into the Caps end, and it's Ellis who sends it forward now for Xander. Xander plays it forward for Peter. Peter now carries it up into the attacking zone. On the wall, it comes out and back to Durant. Durant sends it across the ice, but it's picked off there. And it's Pittsburgh that looks to make entry here. Good work by Durant to keep that to the outside. The shot there is loose in the slot. Again loose, and now the Caps just flip this puck forward as they need to take care of the front of their net. A change here for the Caps, and it's picked off here by Cayley, who looks to get it across to Declan. Declan sends the puck forward for James. James sends it into the zone, and Cayley chases it there. She gets to that puck, looks to get it to the front of the net, and it's loose for a moment, but now it comes to the wall. And to the opposite corner now, they look to send it out, but it's kept in there by Declan. Chasing it now below the goal line is Kareem, and he looks to pin it up there, but it comes across and down the ice now. And a stop there from Jackson. And now it's Declan who has it. And he sends it forward for Xander. 25 seconds to go here. Xander comes across the line. He looks to get it up for someone, but now it's coming back the other way. And Kareem is on D here and does well to keep that play to the outside. Just a few seconds here, and Pittsburgh will look to get it to the front, but it ends up underneath Jackson. And we have a whistle with about 2.7 seconds left to go. So the Predators now use their timeout. Why not? Might as well. 2.7 seconds left to go. They have an offensive zone face-off, and they are going to try to get this puck to the net as quickly as possible after the drop. The Caps don't mind the opportunity to catch their breaths, and they'll have a chance to talk over what they want to do to make sure that they keep this a tie game. Jace, Kaylee, Declan, and Jax will come out for this draw. .7 seconds to go here. All the Caps need to do is just make sure this puck stays in the dot for 2 seconds. It comes to the wall. And now behind the net, and that is the end of regulation. Well, I guess this game will end in a tie, no overtime here. But a hard-earned tie for the Caps, who were down by 2 in the third period, and they find 2 goals to tie this one up. And these 2 teams will have an opportunity to decide on a winner later this afternoon when they meet again. And we will see you all then.